There was a lot of anger being pent up within me for the past week, so I thought I'd do something about it, and I made a painting. Before I go any further, I just wanted to give you a trigger warning. I may discuss some sensitive topics in this video. This painting is called Stifle. Stifle means to quell, crush, or end by force. Throughout history, women have been forced to settle into the roles of the listener and obeyer in conservative households. Her womb, which is hollow, allows for something to nestle in it and use it. It's also considered to be associated with evil during a woman's periods in so many cultures, which is ironically in truth helping us remove toxins. It's angering to think of a man limiting a woman's beliefs about herself to something that is allowed to be used as a punching bag. When they have a daughter, she's expected to accommodate the same behavior, and the woman says nothing, beaten into silence. In many cultures, women are prohibited from exploring themselves, sexually, emotionally, and physically. And God forbid women explore themselves these ways. It taints the mind and makes the womb impure. So this painting sarcastically depicts how people who are conservative see women as simply emotional fools, and also how unmarried women are not good women if they become quote-unquote impure. They are not to be trusted. And to take it a step further, they are to be punished. This painting depicts the rage of a woman who feels as if she is only as good as her womb. There's villages here in my home country that believe that rape is the woman's fault, not the man. It takes two hands to high five, they say. These days my anger stems from thinking about how whether she consented or not, it is her fault, and it will remain with her for the rest of her life. Like a scar, right on her forehead for everyone to see. On a lighter note, some of this painting is a reference to the anime Chainsaw Man. I know it's totally weird and random to bring in an anime into something so serious, but hear me out. The triangle looks like the chain that's protruding from the main character's chest. He pulls it to transform into Chainsaw Man. Once the main character pulls it, he gives in to his insanity in rage and flies into a frenzy of destruction and obliteration of flesh and all other materials that cross his path. When I think about the womb and what it's come to represent in all of these 300,000 years, I wish I could rage and slash at things, but obviously that's horrible and wrong. However, it doesn't mean that I don't want to freak out and break things and go insane and scream sometimes. I know this sounds incredibly dramatic and intense, but the thing about art is if you're going to try to sound mature and rational, it won't capture just what you feel in that moment. So this is kind of a crystallization of my irrational thoughts when I'm going through it. It's even exaggerated a little because I make things out to be either extremely good or extremely bad sometimes. That's why I love art. You get to exaggerate it and express that exaggeration. It makes me feel heard by myself, and sometimes it also makes me feel like I can give a voice to others.